Once there was a king, and that king was very disturbed. Although he had a lot of riches, a lot of opulences, a lot of soldiers, and he has a lot of opulences in that way, but he used to be very disturbed. And then he saw one gardener, and that gardener used to be very happy, singing songs, completely absorbed in some sort of a, you know, his own activities. So then the king asked, he get confused. I am the king and I'm always distressed. And how come this gardener who does not own anything is so happy? And he becomes so confused. And then he asks his minister, can you please find out like, what's going on with him? Why is he so happy? And I'm so distressed. I'm so that somebody should not come, take away my riches, somebody should not come, attack my kingdom, and I should maintain the harmony, I should do this, I should do that. I'm always in stress and not able to sleep. But this gardener looks so happy. What is the reason? Then the minister says, my dear king, he has not entered the 99 club. What is this 99 club? What is a 99 club? Have you any idea, Gauravji? Responsibility. So the minister says, okay, if you really want to see what's going on here, I will do the magic. This gardener will start becoming disturbed now. What's the magic he did? What he did is he took 99 gold coins and kept in front of the house of gardener. And when he woke up in the morning, he saw there was gold coin and he started counting the gold coins. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 97, 98, 99. Where is 100th one? And start searching everywhere. There has to be 100th coin, right? 100 gold coin, it has to be 100 complete one. Then he searched everywhere in the, somewhere it would have fallen, let me search. He searched the whole night, but he couldn't find the 100 gold coin. And then he says, you see, now I have these 99 gold coins. I will work very hard to get the 100th gold coin. So let me now work. And he started working very hard. He started working overtime, he started becoming more stressed, stopped singing song while doing gardening, stopped, becoming peaceful. He started, becoming so morose, so sad because, for a gardener to purchase one gold coin will take a lot of efforts, isn't it? So then, seeing the situation of the gardener becoming so stressed, so disturbed, so unhappy, minister says, welcome to 99 club. Welcome to the 99 club. So what do you understand from this? What is 99 club really doing to all of us?
Not happy with what we have.
Not happy what we have. You want to get more? A lot of anxiety, stress. Oh, namaste, Hare Krishna. बढ़िया आप कैसे?
मुलाकात हो गई बहुत दिनों बाद.
हाँ जी. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
I know I'm late.
That's okay. We just start.
हमारा वो चलता है ना जलाराम.
जी जी जी. We just start. So we just what is 99 club? What is 99 club doing to all of us? We just discussed one story about 99 club. Maybe I'll tell you later on. We'll just move forward.
Okay, yeah, then you move forward.
Yeah. So in this 99 club, what is happening is the gardener. What gardener was supposed to be doing? Or what should I be in his ideal state, or what should I be in his ideal response? He has 99 gold coins, but he lost what he had, and he kept on focusing what he didn't have. He didn't have one gold coin that to make 100 gold coin. So we just discussed a story where one gardener used to be very happy, and the king said, I am so disturbed, and this gardener is so happy. How come he could be so happy and I am so disturbed? Minister says, okay, do one thing, keep 99 gold coins in front of his house. He keeps and he start counting and he says, it is 99, where is 100th gold coin? and then he started working very hard to get the 100 gold coin, and he started becoming more and disturbed. He lost track what he had, and he start getting focused on what he had. Similarly, it happens with all of us at different times that we always have this kind of a situation wherein we always focus on what we don't have. We always, our happiness is always comparing. If I have this much, that will not give me happiness. Let me see if I have less or more comparative to other people. If it is more comparison, then I'll be happy. If it is less, I'll be morose. Isn't it all happening to all of us? That we don't look for what we already have got, but there is always a deficiency being created by the whole advertisement and by the whole marketing, by the whole globalization, by the whole capitalist market. All of us being made to think, oh, what you don't have. And when we go in that type of mindset, we focus on what we don't have, then automatically we always remain in stress. We always remain in anxiety. We always remain of missing out. What am I missing in life? FOMO. Fear of missing out. What am I missing? Am I missing something? What other people are enjoying? That's a kind of a situation. So there is a kind of hedonistic approach, adaptation. What happens in all of us? What is this hedonistic adaptation? Hedonistic adaptation says a very beautiful principle. It says that, let's say you get $100,000. You get X amount of happiness by getting $100,000. Neurologically, your brain will adapt that you will get same amount of happiness when you get next $1,000,000, not $100,000 anymore. So let's say you get X amount of happiness by getting $100,000. So according to that, we should get X amount of happiness or 2X amount of happiness if I get $200,000, right? It should keep increasing by the each $100,000 increase in your bank account. But does it happen like this? Let's say we earn $100,000 today, it gives us X amount of happiness. So according to this principle, if you get 200,000, it should be 2x. If you get $300,000, it should be 3x. If it is $1,000,000, it should be 10x. But does it happen that way? The bar keeps increasing. The same X amount of happiness will come for the next $1,000,000 now. And once you reach $1,000,000, the next kick will come, the next X amount of happiness come when you get $10,000,000. So our bar keep increasing and we keep chasing more and more and more and more without actually becoming satisfied. So what is the prime reason for our dissatisfaction? So once again there was a king, a lot of king stories, interestingly. So once there was a king and he, there was a minister, he was a very spiritual minister, and there was a party going on, and the minister start offering prayers. Before eating food, we offer prayers. He started offering prayers, and when he offered prayers, then king stopped. Why offering prayers? What's the reason? He said, "You just enjoy the food, right? Like, why do you need to offer prayers? What's the reason for that?" The minister says, "Okay, I will tell you the answer, but for that, I need to show something to you, and I want you to do something." So, what is that the minister wanted a king to do? Okay, you do one thing, you should throw one party. You should throw one party, and in that party, you should invite everybody, and you should have 5 course meal. King says, "Okay, fine, I will have a 5 course meal, the special menu, and I will invite everybody." And the news got spread everywhere in the village that king is throwing a party, and everybody start coming in. And, people who have not eaten food for many many days, and they were just hungry, they were waiting, and all of them just, as soon as the party started, it's like going like a herd of sheep and start taking whatever they had, and then start snatching from each other. Start like within a 10 minutes, the entire room was empty and all the food was gone within 10 minutes. And the king was watching from behind what is going on in this room. He said, it's so disgusting. It's so disgusting that all of them came, they ate the food, and they didn't even say thank you to me. They didn't even recognize who gave them the food. They just came like animals, took the food, packed it for the next 10 days, and left. Within 10 minutes, everything was over. But not even one thank you came from anybody. Isn't it? So, minister says, yes, that is a thing which we don't appreciate. We don't appreciate, we don't recognize, we are not aware that how much we have been blessed with, how much we have, how much the Lord has given us. We always focus on what we don't have. So, being grateful, being appreciative, and being recognizing that how much we have been blessed, it is a fundamental of happiness. It is a fundamental of satisfaction. It is a fundamental of being content. It's a fundamental of being always been bliss in your life. So whatever we experience in our life is always a lack. We comes from a place of scarcity. Always focus on what we don't have, what we don't have. I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't, and we get a sense of misery constantly permeating each and every aspect of our life because of focusing on what we don't have. For example, people are so busy in getting what they want that they forget what they already have. For example, if you, let's say, you have $1 million in your account, and by having $1 million in your account, you will be chasing next $1 million. You will be stressed. But how much time do we spend to appreciate, to acknowledge, to recognize that we already have so much? We don't, right? Our mind does not go in that direction. Similarly, things happens in relationship also. We always focus on what the other person is not giving to me or what that person is lacking in him, isn't it? We relate with different people like children's, spouse, parents, and teachers, and different types of relationship, parents, friends too. We have different types of relationship, and we always focus on this person does not have this quality, that is something is missing in him, isn't it? So because of that, what happens, we always focus, start complaining, criticizing, contempting. Oh, you're not doing like this, you're not doing like that, and this is missing, that is missing. We end up becoming spoiling the relationship. So, and you will recognize what that person was bringing in your life when you don't have that person. You will recognize how much you have been blessed once that resources goes away. Let's say it very naturally, living in a state of mind wherein we take it for granted. It is supposed to be there, right? The food was supposed to be there every day on my plate. I'm supposed to be kind of inhaling fresh air every day. I'm supposed to be drinking water, fresh water every day. I'm supposed to be, right? We take it for granted. And we have that sense of entitlement. It is has to be there. I mean, I deserve it. I deserve fresh water. I deserve fresh air. It is mine. How can this be not there? Isn't it? We have this kind of a mindset, the mindset wherein we take it for granted, we have a sense of entitlement. So this is a root cause of our unhappiness, and becoming grateful, appreciating is a key to our happiness. So let us break this word gratitude. What does it mean in Sanskrit? What does gratefulness means in Sanskrit? It is known as kritagna, known as kritagna. Krita means activity, and gra means acknowledging it. When we acknowledge different people's activities, different people's kind of contribution, that is known as gratefulness. And if you recover, if you, let's say you do something for me and I don't even look at it, I don't even recognize it, I don't even see that you have done it for me, what would you call me?
Selfish.
Selfish. What else? I'm not being,
That's enough.
that's important. Selfish. There is one more deeper aspect to it, that we are not being honest. Honesty means, yes, you did this for me and I recognize that, I appreciate you. Yes, you did to me. When we become blind to what other person is doing to us, means we are not being honest. We don't have honesty. How can you say I don't have honesty? I'm so honest person. No, you are not. If you are not appreciating and acknowledging. So,
Honesty in the relationship.
relationship, honesty in the relationship with the universe, honesty in relationship with other person, honesty in relationship with my action, how much I have done worked hard in my life. Be honest about it, acknowledge it, appreciate it yourself. You always say, I don't have this, I lack this, I'm not enough, and I'm in scarcity, and I've been working so hard, but I don't have anything. You're not being honest. It's a dishonesty. You have worked really hard in your life. You have so many skills in yourself. You have a lot of strength. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it, appreciate it, and being grateful for that blessings. Isn't it? So it start with oneself. Acknowledging start with oneself. Honesty start with oneself. When you start becoming honest about yourself, yes, I have certain things which I have been blessed and I'm appreciating it and I'm acknowledging it, I'm recognizing it, and I'm being grateful to the Lord for the blessings I have received, and also being grateful about the situations. Some situation comes in our life which are very pleasant, which are very enjoyable, which are very relishing, which brings us a lot of happiness. Acknowledge that, yes, I'm appreciative, I have been blessed with this situation. But do we also acknowledge or appreciate situations which are tough? We don't. Whenever difficult situation comes, do we acknowledge that or do we appreciate that? First of all, why we should be appreciating difficult situation, isn't it? We should be appreciating because that is known as the gratefulness for the growth gratitude. Growth gratitude means the situation has come to help you grow in your life. Let's say if you always remain in your comfort zone, there is no stretch happening, then you become stagnant, and whatever stagnates dies.
Stinks too.
Stings, stagnate stings, and it dies eventually. So whenever difficult situations are coming, we should be grateful that this situation is helping me to grow and to help me take me to the next level of development. So appreciate, acknowledging things about yourself, what you have, what you don't have, being honest about it, being grateful what you don't have. Let's say you don't have certain skills. How can I be appreciative of something what I don't have? Because you don't know, if I had that particular thing, then I may self destroy myself. Let's say if I don't have $10 million, why should I be grateful about not having $10 million? Yeah, if you have the $10 million, just give into your account, you may spoil yourself, you may hurt yourself. So being grateful of not having something, being grateful of having something and not having something both. Isn't it radical gratefulness? Being radical about the radical gratitude. Being radically gratitude. The things what I have, the things what I don't have, the situations which is good, the situation which is not so good, the person, other person, relationship. Being grateful to the other person, what that person is bringing in my life. Sometimes we say, no, why we should be grateful? Anyways, I have love in my heart. I respect that person so much. I care for that person. Why I need to appreciate? Why I need to acknowledge? Why I need to recognize? Why I need to be grateful? What's the reason? I have in my heart.
But you have to show it up.
Why I have to show it? I don't want to show it up.
Yeah.
I don't want to show off things. What's the answer?
And the other person won't know what's in your heart.
Other person won't know what's in my heart. See, I'll give you an example. Let's say you have $1,000 in your bank account. Okay. And now you're driving car and there's a toll. In the toll, you don't have easy pass. And when there is no easy pass, you have to give cash. And there is no cash. There is no coins. You don't have $2.7, $2.70. Will the toll allow you to move forward? Let's say there is a barrier. Nowadays there is no barrier, but let's say there is a barrier. Will you be able to move forward if you don't have 2.70? No, I have $1,000 in my bank account. And that could be there in your bank account, but I want $2.7.
No.
Now, change. If you want to move forward,
Good job.
isn't it? Similarly, in our relationship also, I have so much of love in my heart bank account. No, I want something now. I mean, even small appreciation, small recognition, small words of love can really make a lot of difference wherein we can move ahead in our relationship. Go ahead. So toll will not disturb you.
Break the barrier.
Break the barrier.
Good.
So we break the barrier between two people. We break the barrier in our own life by showing. No, it could be like even any skills. Like I'm a lot of strong. I'm very strong. Show your strength. Present it. Activate it. So having the skills or any of those skills in dormant state is really not that wonderful unless you use it, unless you give it. Giving back. Giving back is a very important aspect of acknowledging, oh, I have been blessed with a lot of wealth, I have been blessed with a lot of energy. Now when I'm giving it back to you, when I'm giving back to the source, I'm appreciating it. I'm acknowledging it that I have been blessed. No, I don't have to give. I don't have to give. You have. Appreciating it, acknowledging it, recognizing it. So what happens once you start practicing like this, then your brain starts becoming very relaxed, coherent waves, and you start becoming more happier, more relaxed, more peaceful. And you would see, we attract what kind of consciousness we have. Invisible things bring visibility. It's a paradoxical thing. How can something invisible become visible? Or give me something which is visible? Invisibility give birth to visibility. How?
Magic.
That's a magic, but how do we decode this magic? Invisibility giving birth to visibility.
But if something is invisible, I want it more,
Want
then
it more.
that makes it more visible, like that particular thing that I cannot access.
Correct.
That
That is
way it is making it more visible.
more visible, okay?
So the mind is invisible,
Yeah.
and what you say is kind of visible because
Yeah.
it's expressed.
You're kind of coming to right point. What I mean is, let's say, when you see tree, when you sow any seed in the earth, right? So does the tree become visible immediately? Visibility comes of a tree after the invisible work has happened, which is under the tree. Under the root in the earth, unless that invisible roots have become strong, and they have taken their shape and their place, then only tree will start becoming visible. So invisibility gives birth to visibility. Similarly, if we want to attract more happiness in outside life more and more, It has to trust something which is invisible, which is in my mind, in my heart. So grateful heart becomes the fertile land for happiness to grow, for the tree of happiness to grow. Grateful heart becomes the fertile land for the tree of happiness to grow. That's a fundamental. Now let us actually see what is Krishna saying in this verse. What is Krishna saying is, let's say, if we take the whole life till now, so give me a list of people who has contributed to your success till now. How many people have contributed to your success what you are right now?
Very long list.
Very long list. The most important person in that list is Krishna, because he is the one who has blessed us to be in a certain family. I have not chosen I should be in that particular family. I have not chosen I should be born in such a such situation. I have not chosen it. It is Krishna who has chosen it. So the first thing itself, the birth itself, the blessings of the Lord. Appreciate that I've been blessed with the good parents. And then the air you are breathing. Let's say let's say you take birth, but there is no air. Can you sustain for a second? You will die immediately. Let's say you had a air, but there was no water. There is no water. Can you remain for long for some time? Can you sustain for a long time without water? No. Air, water, let's say grains, the food you eat. Nobody can make any food items in their factories. Even though it is a bread coming from a factory, it is because of the grains. And grain comes from the earth, from the water, because of the water flowing, because of rain, sunshine. Let's say if there is no sunshine, what will happen to us? How much energy is required for us to heat one room for X amount of time? Let's say if the whole atmosphere was to be heated up for a sustained amount of time, how much energy would be consumed? So, sunshine, water, air, grains, we eat, and when we eat something, it is not digested by itself. If we don't have fire in the belly, Udaragni. So, how come this fire is there in the belly? Who has kept that fire? You can eat food, but it has to be digested also, right? If it is not digested, no use. You get energy from that. So now the energy which you have got is because of the food which is coming from the nature, from Krishna. Energy, what the digestion is happening because of Krishna. And now the arrangement in which the world you act with that energy, even that is a arrangement of the Lord. Let's say you had a lot of energy, but you are somewhere in the Amazon forest. What can you do with that energy? You can just cut trees, isn't it? So that energy to become something into success, that energy to become something into tangible things, there has to be a arrangement, right? Who is creating that arrangement? Arrangement is by the Supreme Lord. So we cannot even sustain in our life even for a moment if the Lord blessing is not there. And honesty simply means recognizing it. That yes, my dear Lord, you have been, every breath we should be thanking to the Lord. Then only we are honest. Unless we are appreciating the Lord every breath, means we are not honest. It means always thinking about Him in different ways. Whenever you eat the food, appreciate and acknowledge Him. Whenever you have some good things happening, acknowledge it. That will fill your heart with so much of happiness. Then you will, because energy attracts energy, like attract like. So when you're always in that mode of gratefulness and always radiating, exuding all those kind of spiritual like energy from yourself, you will start attracting those kind of more and more. It compounds. The invisible will give birth to visibility. You will start seeing the wonderful thing happening in your life. So that's a formula for success, being grateful. Then that is what is the whole third chapter is describing. Appreciate, acknowledge, recognize, and show it by giving back.
Which shloka did we do today?
We covered almost third chapter till 15th sloka. 15th sloka's essence.
Oh,
The essence of 15th sloka. So technically, Krishna is mentioning sacrifice, yajna. What is yajna? Yajna is a appreciation of the Lord's mercy. We say yajna, right? We are doing yajna. What is really yajna? This is yajna. Yajna means acknowledging, appreciating, understanding, and giving back to the Lord. There's a technical way we can understand sacrifice. So we'll conclude here. Any doubt, any question anybody have?
why is that when we look at things, we always focus on what is wrong in this picture instead of acknowledging and noticing what is right in this? What's
The driving forces when we see what is wrong in me, we project always. Carl Jung says, we will project whatever you have bad in yourself. So because I have been so self-critical, my inner self-critic is always active. Oh, Salil, you don't have this. You have to catch up. You are not competent enough. You're not enough. You're not good enough. You have to keep catching up, catching up, catching up. You see how many faults you have. Inner voice which keeps ringing subconsciously, and that will keep reflecting outside also. So inner critic is a root cause all of that, and the antidote is acceptance. Acceptance gives birth to gratefulness.
what's the cause of so much self-critical?
Yeah, it's a very interesting question. What's
I
the
think it comes from where you grew up. People are very critical around you.
that is one thing, they were critical of you, that is one aspect. Root cause, root aspect, if you understand, is I have left the company of the Lord. That deep guilt, deep shame, deep, that pain is still there.
Connectivity is not there.
Connectivity is not there. So that's why we are inner critical, because actually we are criticizing ourselves to leave for leaving the company of the Lord in the first place from our spiritual world. And that gives shape to different types of critics. And as you said, we also keep reflecting people's critic and keep recording what we hear, and we keep repeating that. There are multiple angles to that. So acceptance is the one which gives birth to gratefulness.
Here's another thing I think. Our Lord says, whatever is there, it belongs to me. Like
Yeah.
if I'm doing any work, it's not me who's doing it.
Yeah.
If I attribute what I think I am doing
Yeah.
to God, that He is doing it, or He's taking away whatever is happening, if we attribute to God, then it will be very, very hard for us to find the fault in that.
Yeah.
Like I can't say anything wrong for my mother, but
Yeah.
to my kids, I can say, you did this.
I think we're maybe getting late, so maybe we'll discuss another time. So we'll do Kirtan now, and after that is a prasadam available. So